I don't know about you guys, but lately I felt like we're living in the future. We've got phones that fit in the palm of our hands that have more computing power than the biggest room full of computers did 50 years ago. We've got cars that run off batteries that can drive themselves. Satellites orbiting, streaming video down to us, the internet, bionic stuff, cloning. A company comes about, it's called Skynet. If you've seen Terminator, you know how that crap turns out. I'm just saying. So I'm thinking about starting a new series, like something like, I don't know, cool tech under 50 bucks or shit I use for under 50 bucks. Yeah, no, you can't go that because that's got curse. Crap in my office for cheap tech, inexpensive crap. Now see, that just all sounds negative. Tech up your life for under, no, that's stupid. Anyway, point being, thinking about doing a new series where I kind of talk about tech that I use or stuff that I've bought for under 50 bucks. The first thing today we're going to talk about is this TP-Link smart plug. Today's world and everything kind of going more toward the smart home and the Alexas of the world and the Google Homes and all that stuff. They got the LifeX lights, the Philips Hue lights. You have all this cool Nest, which is like your AC type thing, and it integrates with a bunch of smart home stuff. You have all this really cool smart home automated type stuff that kind of makes your life easier, allows you to automate more stuff. And one of the cool things about what we're talking about today is you run into an issue, at least I did, where a lot of my office lights and stuff are the LifeX lights. I really like those. But A, they're like 40, 50 bucks a piece, so it can get a little expensive. And B, not every light is going to be able to accept one of those light bulbs. For instance, I already had an LED strip on the back of my desk for lighting and behind my monitors for lighting. And while Philips, Hue, and LifeX, I believe, do sell their own LEDs, I already had it on there and I didn't want to rebuy it. I also have a small light on my desk over here. It's like a salt lamp, and it's a tiny little light bulb that goes in there. They don't make smart bulbs that small. So what do you do when you run into a situation where you want to automate something or have a smart something and you don't have an option for it? This guy. Basically what this does is it allows you anything plugged into this, you can control from either your smartphone or through Alexa or Google Home or whatever device like that you have at your house. It's a single plug, so you can buy multiples. Or you can do what I did. You can plug this in and then plug a power strip into this, and then anything plugged into that power strip would, you know, have the smart features. All right, so let's just get into the details on this thing. First off, as you can tell, fairly small form factor. You know, not a very big item, so it's easy to put in whatever. Works off Wi-Fi and super simple to use. The thing's only got 2 buttons. That's it. It's got a manual on-off button, and it's got find or it activates the Wi-Fi little button up here. Really simple, easy to use design. I won't go into huge detail on how to set these things up because I'm trying to keep these videos just short little reviews. Super easy to do though. It doesn't take but like 5 minutes to get this thing up and running, if that. It's got a free app called Casa that runs all the functionality of this thing. And you can, like I said, also hook it up to your Alexa. The app is really great. I don't use the app a ton because part of the reason I like this is I can just say, I'm not gonna say it because it'll turn on the lights off, but I can just say, Alexa, turn the office on, or Alexa, turn the office off without having to dig in my pocket and all that. Alexa, turn the office on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the office off. So I normally just use it through Alexa or if you had Google Home, but if your Wi-Fi was down or something was blown up, it does have a manual on-off button, so you can just push this button to turn anything hooked into it on and off. But there are definitely some features of the app that are worth mentioning, so let's get into that for a minute and talk about the functionality of the app that it comes with. So getting into the app, that's what it looks like. It's called Casa. It is available for Android and iOS. First screen you come to, mine only has the one, it says Office Smart Plugs, that's what I named it. But if you had multiples, they would all be listed here. And the button here allows you to turn your device on or turn your device off just by clicking the little power switch. You can also go into your plug by clicking it. And here it gives you some stats. You also got your power button. It's got your total runtime, how long it's been on since the last time you've turned it off, whatnot. And down here is the features I wanted to talk about. So you've got a timer that you can set that you can either tell it to turn on after a certain amount of time and it'll just come on or turn off. It's got a way feature, which is really cool because you can set up a schedule basically. So you can tell it what time of day, scroll through here, really easy to change. You can tell it a start time and end time, and then you've got your days of the week down here. And you can basically set this up for your lights to come on and turn off at certain times of the day while you're out of town, so that it kind of looks like your home. Really a nice feature to kind of just add a little extra security. The other option is you can schedule these lights. I don't have a schedule, but you can just click the plus sign and add them. And what this does is allows you to set this to a schedule. So if you know every day you come home at 5:30 and you want the lights to be on when you come home, you can just set this to 5:30 p.m. and you want it to, you know, that's every day during the week. Set it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then set it, save. And then it's going to turn those lights on at that time of the day. If you're single and you live by yourself, maybe for extra security, that way your lights are on when you get home, you're not coming home to a dark house. Or if you have animals at home and you get home after dark, you can, you know, set it to where, you know, if it gets dark at 8 o'clock at night, you can set it to say 8 o'clock, so that even if you're not home, you can set it to 8 o'clock and then tell it to come on, so that way your pets aren't home in the dark, or, you know, whatever. It's just really a nice way to add some extra functionality to these lights, other than just being able to turn them on and off through the Alexa app. Another thing you can do is you can get in here and get real specific, and you can change your icon. You can actually go in and take pictures of whatever you want, and say I wanted, like for instance, here I'll show you real quick, take a photo of that, use photo. So I can go in there and use that, then save it, and then I can go down and select that, and now there we go. It shows the little picture of my office every time so that way when you're out here under your different, if you've got multiple plugs, you've got an actual picture of the different plugs and what they're going to. All right, so that's the app. The app is super user-friendly, really easy to navigate around, lots of cool features in that app. And it's really affordable at like 25 bucks. I mean, heck, that's, if you don't need the color changing aspect of a Philips Hue or a LifeX, this is a cheaper way to make a smart light. Those Philips Hue and LifeX light bulbs average about $40, $50 a piece. So really super cheap and easy way to make pretty much anything smart. For my friends over there in the UK and overseas, they do make these with the different plug configuration, not just the US. I'll put links down below where you can find them on Amazon. And yeah, that's about it. So for 25 bucks, make your house a little smarter, make your life a little easier. I love these things, lots of functionality, lots of different things you can do with them, and for 25 bucks, you really can't beat it. That's it for me today, guys. Hopefully this one was useful for you. As always, if you have any questions and I didn't cover in the video, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I will answer them as quick as I can and to the best of my ability. If you are not a subscriber, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you on board. And that's it for me, guys. All right, hope everybody has a good day, and we will see you next time.